Okay, part two, because I kind of fucked it up. Vegetable oil, however much, 2, 3, I don't know, 4, 1 tablespoon, however much you want, whatever. 2 pounds of ground beef. I would definitely recommend not using ground beef though. Beef chuck, cut it up, cubes about that big. Brown it on all the sides until it's nice, dark brown, almost black. Set it aside. And then saute the onions in that fat. Beef chuck, it is so freaking good. But if that's kind of pricey, do this. And if you're gonna use beef chuck, I recommend like 2.5 to 3 pounds. They sell it in 2 pounds, but if you can get 2.5 or 3 pounds of it, 4 pounds would work. That's just a lot of meat. 2 pounds of ground beef is good though for what we're doing today. So smoking. Oop. Boom. Ground beef. Sizzling. I need to take that trash out. I'll do that in a bit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oops. Gotta go in here. Hey. Calm down. I'll get to you in a second. Whoa. Yep, and then brown the beef. Brown it. Don't gotta cook it all the way, but brown it. Yep. Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention. The paste is going to be where most of your seasoning is. Although, definitely salt and pepper up the beef when you're cooking it. As for the onions, really only need to put salt on there, just a little bit. Now I put a lot of salt in the powder, so you kind of just want to do like a little bit of salt, honestly, because you know salt's always something you can just add. But yeah, medium-high heat. Make sure it's all browned up. Like I said, don't gotta cook it all the way through. Just gotta make sure it's, you know, all browned on all sides. If it's a little pink in the middle, don't worry about it. We're gonna boil it for like 5 hours anyway. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, let it cook like that, medium-high heat. Salt, pepper. You do want to scoop it out with a scooper. Once it's all brown, scoop it out. Plate, paper towels, or a bowl. Once the onions are done sauteing, we'll just add it back in. Oh, yeah, onions and garlic. Obviously, garlic. Like, you need garlic. Obviously, you kind of need. All right. So after you gave it a few minutes, you want to get some garlic. Garlic. Bada boom. Not enough garlic. Not enough garlic. Bada boom. Bada boom. Bada boom. I know they always say, like, never enough garlic or add as much garlic until your ancestors tell you to stop. But there is such thing as too much garlic. So, but you have to go pretty far, to be honest, because garlic does cook down quite a bit. Or whatever that means, I don't know. Garlic is a good flavor. Stir it around a little bit. After sauteing the onions for a few minutes, removing the beef. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, leave it there. You don't need to add any more oil. The amount of oil that you had before was fine. At least when you're sauteing the beef, smooth that over there. Yep, that'll be good. Alright, got all the cans prepared. But which one do we add first? Clearly, it's the tomato paste. Tomato paste. Definitely, you know, just want to, but that doesn't work, so we're gonna have to use a spoon. At least half the can of tomato paste, and that would be pretty good. That would work just fine. Alright, so after you get the tomato paste all stirred in and everything looks right, throw the beef back in, looks good. Fire roasted tomatoes. 2 of them. 3. Why not? Why not 3? Why not 3? 2 would probably be fine. I just didn't know I had another can, so I ended up getting 3. Let's see here. Boom. Crushed tomatoes. There'll be a lot of tomato in here. That's probably good on tomatoes, honestly. Most of that can. Usually I would add the whole can, but there are a lot of tomatoes in here. Give it a good stir. Let the flavors know each other a little bit. Beef stock. Yes, sir. You want like a lot of beef stock. Oh shit, I forgot something. Kind of like the most important thing about chili, the chili. Oh yeah, that's paste. That's about the consistency you want, like actual paste. All right, let me get the rest in there, and yeah, hold on. All right, got the paste in there, right? Nice and pasty. That's about what we want it to look like when it's done. But we do want to throw a little bit more beef broth in there. We do want it to be a little bit watery whenever reducing it. See, that's chili right there. Yes, ma'am. Some good looking chili. A little bit more. Two of these little boxes. That's like, yeah, 8 cups. Maybe you want like 6 cups. Okay, I'll take out my laundry. I'll take out my trash. Fuck, God. I'll take out the trash, alright? Come on. Cut me a break here. Yep. Give it a little stir. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, so, 4 or 5 hours. Somewhere around there. 4 or 5. And then you'll be good.